Hey everybody, it's me, Tay of Tay Dreaming, and welcome to the second episode of the Phases series. And today we're going to be covering the first decan of Aries, which is the Two of Wands. Unbridled Inferno represents the beginning of a new cycle, a new project, or just a new journey or adventure. It's the spirit, the drive, the motivation to pursue whatever idea that originated from your imagination. It's chaotic only because it hasn't been directed or formed into a certain action yet. This can be seen as confidence within a person, assertiveness, boldness, or passion. But on the flip side, it can be viewed as being reckless, ruthless, selfish, brash, violent, or abrupt. To apply this to myself, this is the initial creative fire within that is propelling me to do this Phases series, right? As well as all my other art projects and actively creating the life I truly want for myself. It's an exciting feeling, and you can really be pumped up about it, but that feeling must be stabilized and put into a plan of motion so that you can make these dreams or ideas an actual reality. At first, I didn't create a plan or schedule to manage my time for studying, creating, work, and life in general. And so all that fiery energy turned into frustration and being angry at myself for not acting due to self doubt and just poor self management. But we back now though, okay? Thanks to a visualization that I did to help me not only get back on track, but that also helped me paint this piece. It was kind of ironic how I couldn't really come up with an idea on what I wanted to paint to reflect the Two of Wands. The wands in the tarot represent the fire element, and so does the zodiac sign Aries. So I knew I wanted to do something involving flames, right? The Two of Wands itself represents something that doesn't have a form yet, that happens later on. The style of abstract art is similar in a way that it's free, intangible, and leans more on gestures and expression rather than depicting people or objects. How I ended up painting in this style was that I imagined how the Two of Wands, the first decan of Aries, would feel and then put the brush to the canvas. The visual that came forth was a flame starting within me, located in the stomach area or like the center of your body. Kind of like how I started the painting with the red surrounded by the black. As I breathed, the fire grew and expanded outwards until I was engulfed in flames. Now, before you freak out, wondering why the hell I'm thinking about burning myself alive or pretending to be the Human Torch, be aware that your brain processes literally everything as symbols. So, with fire, we all know that it burns things. It also has been used to sterilize. So, while I'm visualizing myself on fire, I'm also burning off all the unhelpful thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that were like roadblocks preventing me from executing or doing those specific actions I need to do. It's like a purification meditation, and it's helped me a lot. You guys can try it too if you like. Don't think it's weird or anything, just like do it and see what happens. So, after the random paint swipes, I began to paint swirls and twists and turns, representing the paths or the beginning of stabilizing that passionate energy. There must be a union between the internal beliefs, thoughts, and patterns and the external actions that lead to the common end goal, without focusing on what your exact idea on what the result should be. It's all about being present in the moment and gaining wisdom from your experiences. Another way you can say all this is balancing the feminine and masculine energies within you. And I also showed this by adding black and white towards the end of the painting. So there is a lot more I can talk about with each decan I'll go over, but they'll end up being much longer videos with a lot of information that I'm not yet familiar with or came across yet. This is me just scratching the surface of this knowledge, being like a student, a novice, and sharing what I've learned and how I applied it through art. I appreciate you all for watching, and be on the lookout for the next episode. The second decan of Aries, aka the Three of Wands. Peace.